information. Moving on, even as the street waits eagerly for government to start spending, we've taken a look at the spending by the private sector. Now, we've analyzed the Nifty 50, barring the financial companies, the cash balances of the same, and H1 of FY25 cash balances stood at 2.72 lakh crores. Now, the cash balances are unchanged when you compare them to last year, and that means, and this comes despite the revenue growth. The oil and gas sector is holding the most cash at 1.15 lakh crores, and the IT companies follow next at 53,900 crores. So now, where are the companies spending cash? Because they are seeing revenue growth and the numbers remains unchanged. So there's a large outgo of cash towards the investment activities part of the cash flow statements, but there's been marginal spends on plant and equipment purchases, which is a key indicator when a company is spending on Capex. And when you look at the evidence of the lower Capex spends, you see the company's revenues. Now, H1 gross revenues are up 5.18% year on year, but revenue growth from operational activities is 4.9%, and the other income growth has outpaced that at 14%, and other income growth is most noticeable in the healthcare companies as per analysis at 74%. And so the other income of large firms are actually seeing an surge, and this income is originated from activities that are not tied to core operations. They come from asset sales, and they also come from proceeds from investments in financial instruments. So while we're seeing a growth in revenues in the Indian companies as well as the large companies of the benchmark, the way they're spending their cash is more on investment activities in terms of financial instruments and not the Capex that they have set for the following years.